Good morning, everybody. Not so beautiful today. Although I am alive, so it is beautiful. But the weather, a little misty. I was just looking over at my neighbor's house today, and he finally trimmed his grass on the bank. It was about 5 feet tall. It made, like, I just planted my whole bank, and then you go to his side and 5 foot tall grass. But it looks like he cut it. You know, he did leave everything out on the street, which I guess he's just waiting for the rain to wash it away, which is awesome because it's just going to wash right down towards me and probably stick right in front of my house. But it is what it is. At least he cut it. It's National Hamburger Day today. It's odd that Hamburger Day is today and not Memorial Day, but I guess that's a conflict of interest. You can't have two like major holidays in the same. You know, you got the Hamburger Day and Memorial Day can't be the same. So, and Memorial Day, you know, it's not just for hamburgers. Thank you to all the veterans out there. You know, Dan, Carl, for sure, that work for us. You know, thank you for your service. You know, thank you for putting your neck out for the country. That's I'm a little envious of you. I wanted to be in the military. I wanted to go to the military, but I met my wife and things went the other direction. So, but I was really close to going into the military. But you know what? I have a wonderful life, 2 good kids, wonderful wife. So I think I did all right. But thank you for your service. You know, I just think about the Hamburger Day, back to the Hamburger Day, and think of what hamburger I like the best. You know, and Five Guys, I'm a big Five Guys fan, but my son Zane, man, he can make a burger. He seasons the burger like you would never tasted before. So hopefully his home ec teacher is watching. He's falling a little bit behind on his work with home ec or whatever they call it now. So hopefully she's watching and gives him a little bit of a break. But you know, he's been cooking some stuff lately. It's pretty good. So good job, Zane. One thing I was thinking about last night, I worked a really late night last night. I worked till like 9 o'clock. I didn't get home till like 9:15, 9 o'clock. But you know, I was thinking, you know, I talked to a bunch of people yesterday, and you know, it seemed like I don't know if there's a full moon, but it seemed like I was talking to a lot of people about different things. But I was talking to people about change and what they're doing, and what they're trying to improve with themselves. So, you know, my biggest thing is, you know, with how things are going right now, you have to be able to accept change. If you think you're going to get different results by doing the same thing you've done years ago, it's not going to happen. This is a totally different ball game right now. If you're not willing to change, you're going to have problems. You're not going to be able to keep up. You know, I can just tell you in sales right now, it's a totally different ball game. You know, you used to be able to email and really get things rolling. Email doesn't work anymore. You have got to call people on the phone and talk to people. People are yearning for that human connection. And if you're just throwing emails out there, you're losing it, you know, right away. So it's important to keep communication and really keep your mind open and be willing to change. Don't just say it. Don't just say that you're changing, you know, because you probably aren't. It's probably just lip service, but really change. You know, be humble. You know, that's the biggest thing I think for me. Sometimes I'm a very competitive person. Sometimes I'm not as humble as I should be. But man, humility is something that's really strong, and you guys have got to really own it. I'm not one to judge people, okay? I expect results, but I don't judge people. I let people make their own path. I help guide them, but I'm not judging people. So what you really have to ask yourself is, what are you willing to change? And are you really, really willing to change? Or are you just saying it? We all need to change. There's things right now we're doing in our lives that they need to end. You got to think, again, when we get out of this, which we will, I mean, we're already starting to, what have you put into place that's going to change you? how different are you going to be from when this thing started until it ends? And if you say nothing changed, you have some character flaws. I'm sorry, but you do. You have to pull some type of positive out of this situation to improve yourself. And I know it's hard sometimes, but you've got to pull. Like, you got to ask yourself, why is this happening? Or what's the purpose of this happening to me? What can I do that I couldn't do before? What are we able to do that we weren't able to do before the coronavirus? And really owning that and not thinking about how you did things before, because it's a totally different ball game. It's like 2018 for us. Everything flipped 180. 180. Thank God we went through 2018, because it helped us get through what we're going through right now. But again, think to yourself, if you're expecting different results, but you're putting the same thing out there, it's a definition of insanity. So make sure you guys are out changing, making your lives better. There are things you can do and put into place right now that are going to help you in the future. If you waste this whole thing and you come out on the other end and you're the same person, you should probably start looking inside yourself and figuring out why, and start changing like right now. You don't have much more time. You got to start changing right now. It's a totally different ball game. So guys, have a great day. Great to be back. And sorry for the long one. I'll get a little shorter next time, but have a great day and keep your heads up. See ya.